Has Martin called already? Okay.
Notice of a public meeting of the Planning and Zoning Commission of the City of Brownsville pursuant to Chapter 551, Title 5 of the Texas Government Code, the Texas Open Meetings Act. Notice is hereby given that the Planning and Zoning Commission of the City of Brownsville, Texas has scheduled a regular meeting on Thursday, April 3rd, 2025 at 5:30 p.m. in the Commission Chambers on the second floor of the Brownsville City Hall Old Federal Building located at 1001 East Elizabeth Street, Brownsville, Cameron County, Texas 78520. Pledge of Allegiance.
We'll start with roll call, please. All right.
Amalia Benson here.
David Ramirez.
Eliza Vasquez.
Aida Rodriguez.
David Bettencourt.
Updates and comments.
Good evening, Commissioners. There really isn't any updates or comments. It's going to be a pretty short meeting.
Approval of the minutes for the regular meeting on March 6, 2025.
Everyone had a chance to read over the minutes.
Don't move to approve. I second that.
We have a first and a second motion to approve minutes. All those in favor?
Aye.
All those opposed? Motion carries.
Public hearings. Public hearing in action on ordinance number 2025-235.102. To amend the Unified Development Code, UDC, Section 5.3, signs to prohibit billboards, regulate illumination, and dealing with related matters.
All right, so this text amendment is an amendment to an original ordinance that was presented in the year of 2023. It's actually been 2 years. It was presented in August and it was approved on August 1st by the City Commission, which basically opened up the pilot program for billboards. During that period, we did receive some complaints from residents about billboards or the billboards. Some of the billboards that were being installed under that pilot program were too bright, and that raised concerns about illumination regulations. To make it fair for everyone, that's when the city decided to hire a third-party consultant called Friesen Nichols. They used an electric and illumination engineer to basically provide his professional opinion as to what should be the method of enforcement and of basically the methodology as to how to do the readings of these billboards or any type of sign. And so with the ending of the pilot program, which was established by the City Commission on December 31st, 2024, they just instructed us to really memorialize this closure of the pilot program through an ordinance and also incorporate the illumination standards that the third-party consultant came up with. And this is just a section or an excerpt of the ordinance that was proposed back in August to open up the pilot program. And basically it was now with this amendment, this section is being repealed. It will no longer exist because we're going back to not allowing billboards. So billboards will no longer be allowed in the city. Additionally, because the goal and intent of the city and the commission is for the city to apply for a certification called Scenic City USA.
What was
And
the name of it again?
Scenic City USA.
Okay.
And that basically prohibits the pollution of the environment with billboards and with excessive illumination that these type of structures may cause. So again, this section that was created for the pilot program is now being repealed. And this particular set of illumination standards, which is provided by the third-party consultant, they're being incorporated into the ordinance as a way to enforce existing billboards, and not only existing billboards, but these lighting standards will also apply to even business signs, because sometimes we do have complaints from, let's say, adjoining neighborhoods that abut commercial uses, but sometimes these commercial uses just have a very bright method of advertisement. And so,
It's lighting up their whole house.
exactly. And so these recommendations or this method of a review will be implemented, and it's based on international studies from an organization called the IES. Excuse me. And once this is incorporated, we will be able to use our code enforcement officers to address the situation. And so other than that, there isn't any other incorporations or deletions from the ordinance. Staff does recommend the approval of the repeal of the billboard section and the incorporation of the illumination standards.
So I'm understanding there's no more billboards.
Correct. That is correct.
Okay. And the illuminated ones are going to be regulated by this.
That is correct. Any questions?
I, for one, am in favor. Side note, I know when I traveled to Hilton Head, South Carolina, I remember getting there, and this has been years, and I never saw signs because they were super strict about that. And the architecture of the signs, the colors of the signs, and it is pollution, and it looks so much nicer. So yay for Brownsville. Okay. I need to entertain a motion.
So move to close public hearing.
We do have somebody here from the public. Did you wish to comment on this topic? We have a first and a second to close public hearing. All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
All those opposed? Motion carries.
I make a motion to approve the ordinance.
We have a first motion.
Second.
We have a first and second motion. All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
All those opposed? Motion carries. We have no further items to discuss.
So move to adjourn.
I second.
A first and a second motion to adjourn. All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. 5:40, this meeting is adjourned. Thank you all.
Thank you, staff.
you.